Chris with RC Worst here. Welcome back to another great video. Today we're going to be just talking about a situation that happened with a customer of ours that ended up costing him thousands of dollars and multiple nights of sleeplessness. Let's just put it that way. Lots more stress than what was needed, and it was all revolving around the installation of a sump pump. So I'll take you back to the beginning where the customer identified or found some groundwater after severe storms in his crawl space under his house, and ultimately decided that to be proactive and to protect his home, that he wanted to install just a small packaged sump pump basin in that crawl space to collect that groundwater. And then his plan was then, which this is what he did, was to tie that into his existing sewage disposal system that ran out into the street and tied in with the city waste system. So it went down to the wastewater treatment plant from there. And where the problem started was after a period of time, and I don't have the exact timeline, I think it's about a year, 9 months to a year goes by, and somewhere along the lines the city caught wind that he had actually installed this pump and was discharging it into his sewage, or into the main sewage line. And the reason that they knew this is that he had never paid for a hookup to the stormwater line. So there are various areas across the country that have separated stormwater systems and wastewater treatment systems, because there's a lot of cost differences involved, because stormwater obviously requires dramatically less treatment in order to be discharged into open bodies of water. So it became an issue. And so basically I just wanted to make this video to talk about, or to highlight the fact that if you are thinking about installing a sump pump in your home and it didn't have one before, specifically I'm kind of speaking right to the homeowners in this video, and the do-it-yourselfers, the people that are going to take on a project like this on your own, because obviously a professional should be aware of what the local codes, rules, laws, etc. are surrounding the wastewater disposal or stormwater disposal. And again, I'm trying not to ramble here too much, but you just want to be aware of that. So ultimately it got real nasty to the point where the city was sending threatening letters to essentially remove the homeowner from ownership of the property if compliance wasn't met, and or revoke a certificate of occupancy in order to prevent anyone from living in the house and so forth. So it got really nasty, and there was a strict timeline put on things. And obviously, especially in today's economy, trying to schedule work, contractors, plumbers, electricians, etc., to come out to your property and do work on short notice can get really expensive, because oftentimes everybody's booked. So it ended up costing way more money than it should have. He had to pay a number of fines, and then he had a very short window to get this all taken care of and resolved. So he actually had contacted me, shared this story with me, and wanted me to kind of make other people aware. So I'm kind of trying to do my part here and share this story with folks. So it's not that sump pumps are bad, it's just make sure that if you're going to install one and you're going to tie it into an existing drainage system, that's going to be approved. And otherwise, make sure you're, I guess, good at covering your footsteps. But you always want to do things the right way. And in best case scenario, if you just don't know, hire a professional. That's the best way to avoid liability, because if they do something wrong, most reputable professionals are going to come back and correct it, oftentimes on their own dime. So that's pretty much it for the rant. I just wanted to share that story with y'all. Thanks for sticking through the video. If you did stick through the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content, and we will catch you next time.